welcome to Ark Evolved Ragnarok. Um, I will show you where all 11 artifacts are with GPS. Kind of what you need, what you should feel comfortable. Be mindful, there are some places that are very dangerous, so you're going to need a couple of things for that. All you'll need is a flying mount of some sort. I chose a wyvern. You're going to need grappling hooks. If you can't get that, that's rough. The crossbow with or grappling hooks. You need climbing picks and crossbow with grappling hooks. You're going to need a few sets of armor. A light of some sort. I'm going to be using a shotgun light. Couple extra armor pieces. I suggest around 1,000 armor. A ranged weapon. Parachutes. And a melee. So whether you want a pike, I use a sword. This is my hotbar. You don't necessarily need rocket launchers unless you're going to fight the rock golem. In that case, if you are, you're going to want a bare minimum of 3 rocket launchers because they break pretty easily, plus some rockets. I'm going to use a shotgun for my ranged weapon. You're also going to need a thilo and dodos, but my dodos are at a different location. Food and water, of course. It is a survival game. That's about it, really. So, without further ado, go ahead. Oh, GPS location is this. 17 by 43. It's right there on the map. Go into the cave. In my server, I'll get like 2 relics. So these guys is kind of like your first landmark right here. So essentially when you come down, you're going to want to take the right, and then you can kind of see this hole, and it kind of goes for a minute. So you're just going to go straight. This is why flying mount, because there's all kinds of stuff. Oh, insufficient stamina. That's fine, we're almost there anyways. So you just go straight, look for this little watery bit right here. I do not know what that noise is. And it's going to dead end. So it came from just over there. Oh, there's Octavia. My otter. Oh, okay. So, we're going dead end, and there's going to be a hole. I just grapple. I grapple a little bit to the right. Or left. Put on my parachute. I'll go up again. That's the first relic right over here. So I brought Octavia here because otters can hold relics. Back my berries, please. Oh. I guess we gotta wait. This one responds quickly, but all the other ones in the service settings respawn at a 20-minute intervals. Come on. My little fat chubby. Come on. I want my second. Come on. This is the GPS location for this one. 20 by 46. Making me look bad in front of my friends. There it is. So, if any more on my server doesn't spawn in like that, I'm not gonna wait. But that one, as you saw, spawns in about every 2 minutes. So again, you're going to come out, and it's going to be that tunnel to the left of this big column. And then there's the stalactites for reference. Those guys. Then it's going to be up to the right. And there's the exit. Loading. So then, you're going to come out. You're going to curve just over. Next landmark is that castle. And the cave's just down in this watery bit. We're gonna go to the left. There we go. So this is the entrance to the next artifact. About 2242. Just follow it down. Follow the pathway. It's one way only right now. Curve. So essentially, once you get to this foliage over here. Oh god, stamina. There's a ramp that goes up to the left. A little bit more. So you go up to the ramp to the left. You're gonna come out to this one because that other way is a dead end anyways. Little green one. Next one, you're gonna take a right because you can't filter, generally speaking, through that tunnel. So yeah, just take a right, follow that right into where it goes low into this like water that curves around. This will be your second relic. Yeah, so that location is right here. Sorry about the darkness. You can take a dragon. Bitch. And you're going to fly out the same way we came in. Right through the crevice. Hug the left wall now. Keep hugging. It's through here. Back to the foliage, and you're going to take a right out. Ah, there it is. Alright, two not like hardest seeing ones are done. Gain a bit of stamina. So this next one you will need a Thylo or some sort of damaging tame. I cannot take my wyvern in to it, so I suggest a good Thylo. This is one I have right now, stats and whatever, if you want to compare. But you're going to come out and head towards this mountain on the snow on the right, or this one. This is a lot of snow. But yeah, essentially, you want to go for that little hole right in front of me. Good place to get crystal as well. So this is the entrance GPS location, where it is on the map. So 31, 38, essentially. And you just go in. There's a couple of loot crates in here, if you will. Come down to, I start on the left over here, top left. And then I swing over this way. This is the entrance on my left wing to go to the boss plus artifact. Have to fight the boss to get the artifact. And it is a giant ice worm. So they do hurt. Why I say, generally speaking, bring a tame. You can like shotgun it down or whatever, but it's just easier on your equipment. Whatever you want to call it. Your kit. So that's the loot drop in between the rocks. I come up here. Get this loot kit. Wait. These are hard bears. You cannot tame them. Don't try. It's not doable. But they are like higher stats, so they hit harder, have higher health. That kind of stuff. Last one is down here. So again, if you're low on crystal, this is a good crystal. If you want to get deathworm horns for mantises, this place is a godsend to get those. Come on. So again, you're looking for that thing, big old. Kill these bears real quick. Come off. Can I just lure you off so I don't have to deal with you? Nope. Alright. Alright, this is where I'm going to pack up my dragon with the cryo. So just to show you every pathway, left is the way to the boss, right is just a little bit of crystal. Through here. So you can get a little bit of crystal. If you need it. Can harvest the bears. Yeah, this way. So I'm going to go to the left. Crouch under, and then the pathing is like that. start on the right, go a little bit to the left, essentially. Oh, so over here is Big Pit. It leads to the same place we're going, but it's just a different section. So I am going to... Is it this way? Yeah. So this is the way we came. When you see the body, you take a left. Obsidian, crystal, galore. Deathworms galore. Just keep following the only way down, essentially, you can. There it is. Keep coming. It's all good. Take as much time or as fast as you like. And if you just need death ones, they come. They just spawn in. And you use those to tame mantises. You need like a ghillie suit and bug spray or bug repellent or whatever. So anyway, when you get to this, you got two options to go left or go right. Go left for boss, go right for loot. So I'm just going to quickly come in and get the loot that's here. Just to show you the cave. So, once you come in, there's a loot crate to the right. Hidden one to the left. Hidden one down here. And then there's a final one over here. So if you go up the ramp, it will just take you to more crystal. That's about it. And the place you fall down, and the pitfall a little bit further up by when you first meet the bears. Oh, not this way. So essentially we came from that direction. You need to go this direction. To the right a bit. Should be the cave. Or little ice block thing. You just go straight this way. that's unfortunate. All good. You'll get to the waterfall looking thing. Left side, there's nothing but like crystal, so you want to go out this right side. Come out that funky looking wall. To the water. Once you cross this water bit, it starts activating the boss. So you can't throw the Thylo out up there. I throw it out here though. Just stay up on the boss as much as you can. Just like that. Boss is down. There'll be three loops to collect. So that funky looking wall is where the relic is. Ignore the sleeping dragon. I even shot rockets at it. So you can kind of do whatever you want in this room. See, watch. See? Just some flavored dragon sleeping. This is the exit. So big giant ice wall on the right, essentially, is how you get out. So, if you like, this is a very rich crystal area, so I am going to soak some of this up just for fun. Bit of resource. Won't take much. There's also another one right there, but whatever. Get your wyvern out because this is Spino Valley. There's a lot of stuff that wants to kill you already in here. Oh, fun. Elias, where you at? Oh, yeah. That's what I get for, doing this so fast. So apologize, bear with me for like 5 minutes when my comes out. What am I missing? Legs. So essentially you're popping out. Shit. And then we're gonna go that way. Yeah, between the bridges. What I must. About 2.5 minutes. So if you're looking for Spinos, Ravengers, this is definitely the canyon to do it here in Ragnarok. Now it's 2 minutes. It's leaving Yarrow. Whoa. Get him, man. Yay, 30 seconds. Almost get out of here. So, the cunning, the immune, and the pack is what we got so far. Celebration! Anyway, we go essentially through the bridge. It's going to be more that way, but we're pretty much going as far as we can on the left side of the map, around 48.2, which is about that way. Excuse me. We're just flying and flying. Also, don't worry about your dragon stamina. If you are high enough above the ground, you can just hop off of it in mid-air. It'll regain stamina, so I'm not too worried right now about my stamina. If I need to regain a little bit, I will. Hopefully we can get there with what I have. It's so bright. It's so bright. There we go. So this, I'd definitely bring a shark, some kind of water. Obviously, I have krakens. And right now, it's just directly below. I will show the coordinates once I get there. But it's in the depths of the ocean. In between these two rocks, you'll see that little boat. A little wreckage. Is down here in this wreckage. So, coordinates are this. 47.2. And I just hop back on this. Straight up. Make sure they're safe. So yeah, this is the ocean one. And from here, we're going to go to 2525, which is this way. So we're getting close. Essentially, I gotta find it again. I think it's that middle pointed rock in between the whatever, like the flatter bit and that pointed one. So in between those two is where it's gonna be. You see that little stone statue? That's actually where we're going. Break that right here. About 25, 25. So we come out. It's weird. Is that there's like a little room. Of a minute. Anyway. From here, I call it the lava cave, but essentially we're going to come up, and then this way, yeah, so that little water bit. Keep going past that or over it, and that little stone right there, a little bit further, yep, right here. So this is where I don't want to bring my otter in, I want a light on my shoulder. Thank you, Octavia. Appreciate ya. So she's doing her job. Then I'm going to bring out this guy. Berries. Decent helmet. Let you charge up a bit. So this, you're definitely going to want an extra set of armor. You're going to want definitely some kind of range for the centipedes or whatever they're called. You're going to want grappling hooks and parachutes for this. For sure. Again, you could do this with a shotgun, but these guys make it so much easier. Alright, let's hope this doesn't glitch out on me and somehow I die, knocking on wood. And by all means, take as much time in here as you want. This is a very dangerous dungeon, instance, whatever you want to call it. Almost there. Alright, so these things are pressure plates. You step on them, you'll get shot with the trank arrows. If you just hear that. Oh, don't do what I just did. Pit full of enemies down there. So that's essentially how you want to run this dungeon, is you want to grapple, make sure your parachute's on until you grapple again. This is my stats, by the way. I do have high fortitude, 560. I need about 540 to not really care about whether you get tranked or not. So I usually put my back against a wall so they can't come behind. So over here, there's a vine. And so I usually grapple to the right of that longest one. I'm gonna come on across another vine. There might be a loot drop there. But essentially straight over this little, you'll see this little area from over there. So just aim a little bit above the hole. You'll come right across. Just spiders. Right? Okay. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. You can take them on head on if you like. But again, this is kind of like a dungeon, so these guys have weaker stats, can't be tamed. That kind of jazz. Is that fertilized? No. Oh, 1 second. I don't know if I showed the coordinates. I think I did. But essentially it's roughly right here. Once I come out, I will give a better one. Huh? Oh, it must be the dung beetle. Careful of the bats that give you super rabies. That take a lot of health. What? Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna eat some food since I have it. Don't get a blow. can't be near people either, or you guys are going to keep giving yourselves each other super rabies. Super rabies. So essentially, that's how you get here. Only place with the lava, you go to the right of it. So we came from that little hole. And then it's these two lava, or three technically, because there's one. But you go to the one in between, the right side lava. Come down. Should be a couple enemies here. Hear them. Maybe they're stuck in the wall. Alright, we're not going to worry too much about it, since it seems like they're stuck somewhere. This is the actual corner for that one. If you go to those crystals over there, so we came that way. Those crystals over there is to the boss. Like, there's not many other crystals to be had. So yeah, just like right there. This boss. I'm not going to kill him just because it's relic running. I don't need the blueprints. Oh, you decided to come out, huh? So, loot drop, loot drop, loot drop. I'm not here for those. Since it is so dangerous, I want to get out of here relatively quickly. So, only place you can really go, or just follow the bridges, essentially. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go underneath the archway, and then I'm going to pull myself up. Pull myself up again. And then it's to the right. To the right. So be careful of the holes, but you'll go that way around through the hole. Through the hole. I would rate that the second hardest relic to get. Just FYI. And then you kind of just want to shoot along the... Oh, that's not good. We're just going to ignore that. Again, it's going to be the left of the vine. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I got it. Alright. So yeah, left of the vine. I must be on something. Holy crap. Alright, whatever. There are centipedes in here. That breaks your armor. That breaks your melee weapons almost instantly. That's why you should have a ranged weapons for them. And out we go. So anyway, this is the start of the cave, because I don't know if I showed it at the beginning. About 1828-ish. This is where I am on the map. Here we go. So the next one would be the redwoods. Yeah, let's go to the redwoods. Let's go that way. No, it's not Christmas time. The server admin has it on, or the Raptor Claw is on because easy way to get some loot.
A fully healthy.
Oops, sorry. Just was checking something on my phone.
Awful House crew.
The longest part of this is travel time, I swear. Gonna rest for stamina. We're almost there. Alright, let's keep going. We're almost there for sure. It's a little bit this way. Yep, right here. So essentially that little waterfall right there is the entrance. About 34 is 80. I'm gonna go in here. And go this way. 34 is 79. And it's over here. On the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. And then the labyrinth has the last 4. Oh, come on. There we go. The last one is in this desert. This labyrinth, it holds 4 relics. You're going to need Dodo, extra set of armor, a Thylo, or climbing picks, or both. Because grapplings don't work in it. It's that rock right there. Almost there. So I'm going to grab 2 dodos. Bring a fresh climbing pick down. So we're going to get switched out Otavia. Let's put you actually there for the moment. Then bring back out the light. I don't know if this is the exact coordinates on the map. If you can see, I guess we go by. So when I come in here, I'm going to hit the G. I'll come around here for the lightning pick. Then again, this would be the entrance. Come over here, the A. And then the T. Pick. Then A. Let's try and unleash a secret door right here. So this is very important. When you get into that room, it's nothing but a trap. You cannot touch the pile of rubble on the ground. You cannot touch the statues. It'll burn your armor off. So do not go from like crouch to standing while you're in the room. Do not go from crouch to prone while you're in the room. Make sure you don't touch anything except for a pathway I'm about to show you. So you come in, and then to the left, just this button. Careful of the rubble. Just want to open up the door on the right. And then we're going to come in, boop, and then we're good. Yeah. So this is where I get my Thylo. Boop. Just to make life easy. Oh. Okay, never mind. Forgot about cryosickness as a thing. Don't have stems either. It's my zebras and neighbor. But anyway, we'll come back in it for a minute. You can use climbing picks here. It's actually gonna go right there. So that's how you do it. Climbing pick. I'm gonna try to actually jump across stuff. That, how unfortunate. Yeah. No. Huh. I wonder how you're supposed to do that. Yeah, I've never used those every time I come in. I just climb picked. That would really suck. I guess I could do something for science since I don't want to waste my throw out of a Thylo. Need some meat in you? Heal up. Almost there. This is the first science I was talking about, because I can't write it while it goes through. Oh, I can. Oh, maybe it's the other one. There's usually a whole bunch of bats right here. Oh, a little glitch, I guess. I don't know why. See how I can't, like, move straight? I have to back up. So essentially, I just came in that room. That way, there's a loot drop with a bullet trap there. You want to hit this button on the left wall. So the right button, middle button. Yeah, we're gonna pack this guy up now. Okay, so right button, middle button, come through, button on column, left button, right button, middle, button near that torch on the wall. And then you're home free to relic number 8. So this is the sacrifice room. You can sacrifice a shoulder tame, so like even if you had that guy, I can throw him in. Or you can sacrifice an actual player. I brought Dodos, so I'm going to sacrifice this guy. So you come all the way down. Once you do, bats, bats. Once you come in, more bats. Oh, this is where they all are. Alright. No clue where it went. Button on the wall. So, over here on the right, up there, you can cheese. So you jump on here, and then here. So you can cheese the boss encounter. By standing up here. Spirits have calm, little message pop up. Here's 9 and 10. Get relics when I come back out. Oh, you follow the river, you'll find that little grate that I passed out. Entrance is here. Or exit. Run out of the cave to your right, and it's this bigger rock. Come on, spawn. Thank you. Alright. Everything's still kosher out here. Okay. So again, come in. Oh, wrong ones. There we go. G. R. A. T. Again, just a friendly reminder, you're going to remain crouched in this room. Try not to hit statues, a pile of rubble. But the drawer button on the left, as you come over here, just hug that wall, and then it's right there. So it's just right underneath that statue over there. It's good to have a light, so whether it be a shotgun light or the one that's on my shoulder, it's just good to have. So essentially, come down this way, come down to the right. Might be loot there. There isn't. I'm gonna come up and then to the right. Bam. So I usually then jump now. Well, yep, right, sweet. Alright, this area can be very dangerous just because of how much mobs are in a concentrated place, but two buttons, you want the first one or the one on the right. Rush, 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 straight ahead. This is the door you're going to go through. That's loot. So we're going to go straight. Didn't trigger it. So when you come here, I hit this button on the column. I hit the right button in here. We're going to hit this first button on the left. Immediately by this button on the next one. 1, 2, and 3. I'll come over to here. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go back to essentially the way we came. Most likely we have triggers. Yep. So back to the wall. Go, 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 straight ahead. And then, go, go, go. Button right there. Hug the left wall. Hug the left wall. Hug the right wall, and you're through. So you can climb. You would have to go on these, but screw it. Climb and pick it is. One button, two button. Button number 3 and last button. So again, you will run down here to the very end, turn around, Just had to infect me. Eh. Eat to counteract the rabies. So if there's nothing here, that means it's still kind of clear. Spirits are still calm. You can just walk in. And walk out. And trust me, you want some sort of light in here because it'll be pitch black. You won't be able to see a thing. But anyway, that is all 11 relics. I was able to double up on some of them, but those are all the 11 you need to get some element and whatever, fight the boss. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped some people out to find them and get on their way to make an element. We got no level. Just charge reach it. But yeah, enjoy all the loots that you get from everywhere. Enjoy trying it out yourself. It's a lot of fun. If you want to know anything else, please feel free to let me know. I will try to get to it, or make a video of it, or one way or another tell you what's up. But thanks for watching.